In its summer 2022 QFD update, Quavo was rolling out a variety of new fixes and enhancements to the back-office flow, functionality, and user interface. Welcome to Quavo's latest product release video. I'm Ben Anderson, Quavo's industry principal, and your guide to the most recent changes to the QFD dispute management software. In this video, we will look at UI changes to the Overview tab, changes to the UI for system assignments, and changes to the functionality of notes and transaction search within the case tools on a claim. To begin, we will start by reviewing changes made to the Overview tab information. You can see the case details has been updated to include a total disputes amount along with a count of how many transactions are in each status on that claim. Below, in the disputed transaction information, QFD has been streamlined to display only applicable information that users may need to get to. There is a new list view of the transactions along with key information for each, including transaction date, posting date, amounts, and the status of the dispute. To the right-hand side of each transaction, there is a More Actions icon which can display the transactional accounting, additional data from the associations, audit and recovery trails as well. This is the new streamlined default view for the Overview tab. In addition to this view, users now have the ability to be able to search for specific information within the disputed transactions, such as ID or merchant descriptions. Agents can also apply filters to the transactions to further narrow down the disputed information being displayed. They can also sort the transactions to display them in different views to better align the work. Additionally, each of the fields that are displayed can be used to sort or filter by clicking on the small triangle icon to the right-hand side of the field's value. The last part of this new look display is the addition of 3 new buttons to the Overview tab: Group, Fields, and the default view. First, the Group button allows agents to group all of the transactions based on a variety of different headings. Once a heading is selected, the transactions will be grouped accordingly. This will allow agents to more easily look at like transactions on the same claim. When an agent wants to remove the changes to the groupings, they can simply click on the trash can icon to remove. The Fields button will allow the agent to add and remove fields being displayed on the overview of the transactions. This flexibility allows the agent to customize the information that they see and use during their investigation. Lastly, the Default View button allows an agent to change and save their default view of the Overview tab. For example, if an agent wanted to add the fields transaction type and date chargeback rights expire to their view, and they wanted to have that work grouped by transaction date, the agent can save this as an alternative view by clicking on the Default View button and using the Save as New View option. They will be asked to name this new view, and if they want, they can set this new view as their default for all claims going forward. This allows agents to be able to customize the Overview tab based on how they review information and process their claims. If in the future they wanted to delete that view and return to the default view, they would simply click on the view's name and they would have the option to edit it or delete that view. With this increase in flexibility and streamlining of the Overview tab, we hope that agents find it easier to sort through the information available to them and more quickly get to the work that is critical throughout their day. The next changes to the back-office UI are found in the case steps that agents will work through. As the case agent clicks into each case step, at the top of the Active tab, users will now see open tasks as well as non-workable tasks displayed. Agents will see how many disputes are waiting within those tasks as well. Additionally, by default, all pending and system assignments will now be hidden. This means that if an agent clicks on any case step that has the pending clock next to it, they will see this screen and message explaining that there are no assignments that are required to be worked within that case step. If the agent does want to see any of the pending or system assignments, they can simply click on the Sort and Filter option. They can uncheck the box next to Hide Non-Workable and click Apply, Sort and Filter. The pending and system assignments will then show below, and the agents can review those assignments as needed. The last updates for this video are found in the case tools in the bottom right-hand corner. The first update is around the Notes functionality. Back-office agents now have the ability to leave notes that are visible by back office only, that are visible to the contact center and back office, or that are potentially visible to all users in the system, including members through the self-service option. By default, notes will be left with fulfillment visibility only, which means only back-office users would be able to review them. If the back-office agent wanted to leave a note that is visible for the intake agents, they could click on the Contact Center under the Visibility heading to ensure that both intake and back-office agents would be able to read this note. If the back-office agent wanted to make a note visible to all users, including cardholders, through the self-service option, the back-office agent could click on the Member option for visibility, and all users within the QFD system would have access to see and review that note. Lastly, there has been an enhancement to the transaction search that agents use located in the case tools. As agents go in, they can still search account numbers and specific dates as per usual, but with this enhancement, agents can now also include association results from those date ranges and accounts in their results. To do so, they would checkmark the box next to Include Association Results and then Search. The search results will now have two tabs, the first tab being transactions that are coming from the system of record associated with that account, and a new tab that will show association results for the same account and transaction date range. Agents can use this functionality to review additional transactions that may not have been included in the claim, and it may be helpful to review during the investigation. These enhancements encompass changes that agents will quickly see as they go through the upgrade process for this release. If there is any questions around topics covered in this video, please reach out to your client experience representative for additional information. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.